We had a full house of kids.
Tense scenes outside of a Reading with Royalty event in Calgary, a day after the city passed bylaw changes to try and keep protesters away from these types of events. The program, put on by the Calgary Public Library, is a kids' story time, performed by drag performers. They've been faced with constant protest, but performers say the show must go on.
I am not a young person. I was around in the 80s when all this hate was prevalent then, and it's back, and I refuse to go back in the closet.
Drag show supporters did what they could to maintain a positive experience for those taking in the event. They didn't want to speak with media on camera, but some said they're cautiously optimistic about the city's new Safe and Inclusive Access bylaw. It was passed Tuesday, and it prevents protesters from being within 100 meters of a city library if they're protesting something related to human rights, including gender, gender identity, and gender expression. On You saying it's a start, but feels hate is ramping up to historic levels.
It's definitely comparable to the 80s with the AIDS epidemic and just the fear-mongering and the plain misinformation about what the queer community is all about.
There was a handful of protesters who showed up to protest the Reading with Royalty event. However, for the most part, they stayed across the street over there. There was at least one person who made their way over to the library entrance. They were quickly met with drag supporters who were reminding them about the city's new bylaw.
We shouldn't have to be having these conversations in 2023. We shouldn't have to deal with this much hate for, us trying to be who we want to be.
Calgary police confirming that one person was arrested and has been charged after a breach of conditions related to a criminal matter. We spoke with a protester off camera who said Wednesday was her first time attending a protest, and the city's new bylaw won't dissuade her from protesting again in the future. In Calgary, Jillian Code, City News.